Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your brand new week's worth of readings. Now, I'm at an odds with this first card, the narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully, because if you read what's in the book, it says slow down. The pathway is narrow. You don't want to be making a mistake. You don't want to be falling off. You don't want to, having accidents. But the thing about this is that when it first came out, that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more of you have narrowed the pathway. You have decided that you know where you're going. And this week is going to be about not being distracted. And I think that's more of the message I get with this one is don't let yourself get distracted, because that's when things will go sideways. Distracted from what? Distracted from your goal. The focus is sharply focused on finally your destination, your goals, your energy, what you want. And there's nothing wrong with that this week. The nights are coming in to tell you that it's time to get on that horse and ride. And it's time for you to decide where you're going. The only time that you're going to get into trouble is if you get yourself distracted or you lose focus on what you want. So please make sure to know exactly what you're aiming at, and there shouldn't be any problems at all. So thread thoughtfully. That's the part that gets the thoughtfully. Thoughtfully thinking of the thing that you want. We're going to look at the Six of Pentacles later on today. And that's finding your own personal balance. Your own give and take. Okay? Not what the world expects of you. Not what social media is dictating. What the world looks like through a lens. What you know it to be for yourself. Okay? So, I'm going to put this one aside. And we're going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. I use this one because I feel you're very much on a map to your own destination. There's also at the top here, you see this, this sky bridge. And what I like about it is that it is in the sky. It's letting you see the vantage points from higher up. So you're seeing clearly everything that you need to see. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm saying, that it's movement. This one says slow, but this one is saying movement. And again, it's somebody with high legs. You see this balloon at the top. Yeah, it's a lot of letting you know that you need to be going in that direction, Pisces. The movement needs to be established at this point. Let me see what else is in this card. What else can we see? Oh yeah, look. Look at that windmill. Okay? Yeah. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look what they have to say. I'm curious. I don't know if I've ever seen this one in our readings. It's fantastic that 2 years down the road I can still get new cards in these readings. You are in a time of positive forward motion, and that's exactly what I got. Okay? This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. Yeah. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, move home, business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. A lot of action this week, Pisces. Like I told you, a lot of great energy coming in. It's very concrete in the way that it feels. It feels very decisive and meaningful. And the fog lifts. Look, the fog is below you. You're above here. I'm thinking as long as you know where you're going, you are not afraid of where that's leading you. You're not afraid of any narrowness in the pathway, because you only need that one path. You need a path. As long as there's a path, whether large or narrow, as long as it's there and you are focused on where you want to go and how that feels for you, you're doing just fine. Okay? So let's take this beautiful, the Morgan Greer Tarot. I call it my 70s deck, but it's got a very masculine feel to it. We're going to use it because the knights are coming in. A very masculine energy is coming in. Okay, let's see what cards are coming out here, Pisces, for you. You have the card of burden. You have the card of movement. The word narrow, too, also is narrowing your choices to one. That's what I keep feeling, right? That's what I keep getting, is narrowing your choices to the one. So that you can launch, you can take off. The King of Rods. Look at all this Wands energy coming in. Wow. All right. So, Pisces, here we go. Rod. Wands. Fire. Oh no. Yeah, there's that energy of it's you're setting on fire to go, to take off. You've got both the male, the feminine and masculine energy coming in. That's showing a balance. And them being in the rods, it's a vibrancy to take the lead. A lot of passionate energy coming in for you, Pisces. The 10 of burdens, I almost feel like it's the choices that you were weighing, that you were going, I don't know, I think maybe that one, maybe this one, maybe different ones. And now I think you're like, okay, I've decided, I've narrowed it down. And now it's time to go. The 3 is definitely launching forward. It's taking that to the next level. And you've got the King leading you, and you've got the vibrancy of the Queen, who has inspired you to take action. So this is your work this week, okay? This is how you are moving forward this week. Let's see here. The Devil. The High Priestess. There's that 6. There's that 6 of Pentacles again. Yeah. And this movement card that we were looking at this morning, what did it say? It said you're getting past those restrictions, right? What is it? Take a trip. There you go. This is a positive time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. It's right here. It's that 10. The movement is now coming in. You have the High Priestess, who is speaking to you of intuition, inner wisdom, okay? She's going to help you always. Your intuition always helps you. This is how you can go on this path without fear, because you're trusting within yourself. You have a drive. It's the fire drive, but it's also your intuitive drive telling you that this is the time. I think bigger than that. I think that's what I feel inside of you. You're sure of your path. You're sure of your wisdom. You're sure of the receptivity of the information that you're getting. And more than that, you are driven right here to start that give and take of energy, which is right in the masculine and feminine, which makes complete sense here too. You're ready to put them in balance. And like I said, the 6 is about a specific balance that is true to you, not necessarily to everybody else. You may have more masculine and then more feminine at times. It doesn't really matter. You're just kind of balancing all of these things out. Dedication, devotion, determination is what I'm feeling. All of these are coming in. Determination, drive, all the D's are coming through. Yeah, look at this, the star. You're saying, yeah, and inner with the High Priestess. You're not only wishing upon a star, you're carrying it with you. You know what you want. You're shining the light on what you want. The focus is now clear. You know where you're going. Okay? This is all about inward. This is your self. This is your inner self, guiding your outer self. To me, the inner self is almost like the feminine, the one that receives the information, and the masculine drives it home. And you're doing that right now in your energy. You've received, you've observed, you've decided, you know. You're deciding. Even if you're, I'm hearing from Spirit, even if right now you're saying, Jane, I'm not too sure exactly what decision I've come to, but I've come to the decision that whatever it is, I'm going it. There's a drive within you right now that you're feeling, that even your steps feel like they have more, like you know. There's a certainty in what you're doing. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to serve you very well. We're going to see. It's going to give you confidence, certainty, calming demeanor. It's going to take it home for you. It's going to take you to the end, to where you need to be. It's going to help you go to the end of the cycle you're in. It's to, not the end, it's to reach destination. Another D. It's going to help you reach destination. This movement, this certainty, the way that you're feeling inside. Absolutely. Yeah. I like this, Pisces. It feels very, very good. It feels very certain in the way that it's coming in. Let me see here. I put a bunch of crystals here for you, Pisces, and they're falling all over the place. All over the place. Okay. So let's take one last look, and then I'll let you go. We will be looking more about this later on. The arrow today seems very straight to me. Okay, it is definitely pointing at you. If you were sitting where I am sitting, this arrow is definitely pointing at you know. In other words, the direction you're going is less important than the direction you feel within yourself. Like that at all, a lot, because it doesn't matter where you're going, you'll always feel secure and directed and driven. There's those D's, they just keep coming out. So right, the confusion and the restriction came from the many options and choices that you were looking at. You had to nail one down. You had to decide on the one to begin with. Doesn't mean you're only going to do that one, but the one you were going to start with, the one that was going to drive you this direction to start going, making decisions, concrete decisions. And you have, I see it right here, you have decided that you've aligned yourself and you've decided what you're going to bring your personal balance to. Little earth, little water. Yeah. This is definitely for a path that's going to get you to it, okay? To the integration and make you feel whole, okay? Because this is about the phase, a culmination of sorts, right? It's the last major arcana before the new beginning. In a way, sometimes I feel that those two are kind of like the same, right? They're kind of they're so intertwined with each other. There's no end or beginning like the circle. It came from letting your feminine inspire the masculine to act. And you're also a lot more balanced now of knowing what you want and putting those needs in the forefront. You're definitely shining the light on the situation. Again, you're up on the mountain. Okay? You can see past the fog. You can see past everything. You have a leg up on this. Your intuition is just dead on. And it's right in the middle of this. So it's going to bring in a lot for you, Pisces. It's gonna be very dead on. There's another there's another D. I don't know why D's are important today, but they're definitely important. Maybe D's are important to some of you today. Anyway, I'm going to let you go with this one. I'm going to come back. We're going to look at your balance, what that means. We're really going to take a look at it, Pisces. I think they want you to really be sure of what that personal balance means to you individually. All right. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't and this interests you. Press the notification bell to all, and then go underneath in the description box. There's my website that will notify you by email every single day. You don't have to be a victim of YouTube's algorithm. I will always let you know when I post a brand new video, and you will never miss any video that you want to see. So, with that, take care, and I will see you later. Bye for now.